Starting an LLC in Minnesota should feel exciting, not like deciphering a legal puzzle. But one wrong move early on can delay your launch, cost you extra fees, or even expose your personal info online. This video here walks you through every step clearly and simply so that you can get started fast and get it right the first time. Now, I want to mention that there's one part that almost nobody gets right on the first try, so stay tuned to find out what that is. So here's what most folks don't realize. Minnesota is quietly one of the best places to start your LLC. Unlike many states, you'll never get hit with an annual renewal fee here, which means extra money in your pocket every single year. But Minnesota also supports new business owners with a steady economy, a strong sense of community, and loads of free resources that help you succeed from day one. That means less paperwork stress and more time to focus on what actually matters, which is growing your business. But before you can cash in on these benefits, there's a critical first choice that you need to make, and it's trickier than it looks. Let's talk about naming your Minnesota LLC and what you need to avoid to keep things moving. Now, I want to say, before we jump in too deep here, here's one thing to keep in mind. Starting your business should be exciting, not overwhelming. But forming an LLC on your own, that can get confusing fast with all the legal forms, the rules, and easy to miss details. Now, I'll walk you through everything in this video that you need, but if any part of this feels confusing, I've got a favorite LLC formation service that makes the whole process super simple and stress-free. It's guided, beginner-friendly, and only costs $39. So if you hit any bumps along the way during this video, just click right up here to get step-by-step help setting up your LLC the easy way. Choosing your Minnesota LLC name is more than just being clever. Minnesota law says that your name has to be truly unique, so you can't just copy someone else's idea. So here's how to play it smart. Head over to the Minnesota Secretary of State's website and use their business name lookup tool, which is linked to below, along with every other resource in this video, and see if your name is available. Now, if your name is taken, don't sweat it. Get creative and try a variation that fits your brand. But one thing to know, your LLC's name has to include limited liability company or LLC at the end. Now, if you find your perfect name, but you don't have time to fill out all the paperwork right now, well, Minnesota lets you reserve it for up to 12 months for $55, which gives you some breathing room while you prep. Now, once you've locked in the right name, you'll want to choose a registered agent, which is a step that can make a whole world of difference for your privacy and peace of mind. So here's what you need to know before picking your registered agent. So a registered agent is basically your LLC's point person for any official paperwork, any government mail, or even legal documents. Now you might think, can't I just, be my own registered agent? Well, technically, yes, you can, as long as you have a Minnesota street address and are available at that address during regular business hours every single weekday. But honestly, this isn't realistic for most people, as we all have other priorities in our life. That's why many business owners use professional services. Now, I personally recommend Northwest Registered Agent because I've used them before, and they let you launch your Minnesota LLC for $39, which is super cheap. In addition, they provide a physical address, scan and forward all your important mail, and keep your personal details off of public records. Their straightforward sign-up and clear pricing makes things simple, which is a breath of fresh air compared to some of their competitors. Now, if you want to check them out, go ahead and click right up here to learn more and see if they're the right fit for you. So next here, I'll show you what you need to file your articles of organization and a few insider tips to make sure that your LLC gets approved the first time. So stay tuned, because this is one spot where a lot of people make costly mistakes. To officially file your LLC in Minnesota, you'll submit something that's called the Articles of Organization to the Minnesota Secretary of State. This is like your company's birth certificate, right? You'll need a few details ready here. You'll need a finalized business name, your registered office address, no PO boxes are allowed here, your registered agent's complete name and address, and the name and address of whoever is organizing the LLC, which is probably you. You can file by mail for $135, but if you want to speed things up, you can file online and get instant approval for $155. Once that's done, you can get your stamped paperwork and certificate of organization back very quickly, so you can open up a business bank account without any hiccups. Now, I also want to mention that if your LLC will own farmland, Minnesota law says that you'll need to register with the Department of Agriculture too, with a separate $15 fee, so just be aware if that applies to you. Now, once you get your paperwork right, your Minnesota LLC is officially open for business. But don't put your feet up just yet, because up next, I'll show you a small step that can save you from big legal headaches later. So let's get into a step that's really easy to overlook, but can save you a ton of headaches, which is creating an LLC operating agreement. Minnesota doesn't legally require this document, but skipping it is something that many business owners will regret, and it's the thing that few people get right on their first try that I kind of hinted at in the intro of the video. So the operating agreement spells out exactly how your business will run, who owns what happens if someone wants out, and how decisions get made. Even solo LLC owners should put one together since it helps keep your business and personal finances separate, which is a lifesaver if you ever, face a lawsuit or an IRS audit. All right, so assuming that's done, you're almost at the finish line. So next you'll need your EIN and a few compliance steps. But there's a secret that most people miss in the next part here that can make your first year a whole lot smoother. So let's get into snagging your EIN, or an employer identification number, first from the IRS. Think of it as a social security number for your business. Even if you're a solo owner with no employees, you'll need an EIN to open a business bank account, to hire staff, or file taxes. Now, the best part is it's completely free and you can apply online and get approved instantly. Now, once that's done, make sure that you've checked off any required state and local business licenses or permits. Now, this might include a city business license, a health permit if you're in food or childcare, or even a sales tax permit if you're selling products. Now, Minnesota doesn't require a blanket business license for all LLCs, but local rules can vary a ton, so make sure that you check on this stuff. A quick call to your city or county clerk's office or a fast online search can save you big headaches down the road. Now, here's something that's worth mentioning that most people don't realize. While Minnesota stands out for not charging an annual LLC renewal fee, you do need to file an annual renewal each year to keep your good standing. Skip this and your business could get shut down, or you'll have to pay fees for submitting it late. Now, up next, let's tally up all the startup and ongoing costs so you know exactly what to budget for before jumping in. So first, let's dive into startup costs. So articles of organization that is required. As of today, this costs $155 if you file online or in person. Next, LLC name reservation, that's optional. You can pay a $55 fee if you want to lock in your name before officially forming. Most people skip it, but it's available if you need a little more time. Next, registered agent, that is optional but recommended. So you could be your own registered agent for free, but if you want a professional service, which many people do for, like I said, privacy and convenience, Northwest Registered Agent charges just $39 to get started. Also, a DBA or assumed name, that's optional. If your business will ever use a different name from your LLC's legal name, you'll have to pay a $50 filing fee when registering your assumed name. And then business licenses or permits. So not every business needs these, but costs here can range from $50 to $300 depending on what you do and where you are. So reach out to your local city and county clerk for specifics on this. And then something unique to the state, so owning farmland. So if your LLC will own, lease, or operate farmland, expect an extra $15 fee for registration with the Department of Agriculture. So for most single member LLCs who keep things simple, expect to pay between $150 to $250 to get fully up and running if you do everything yourself. Now, next here, let's get into the ongoing annual costs. So an annual renewal, which is required. So Minnesota is rare because there's no annual fee for your LLCs. But if you forget, it could cause issues and will cost you a late fee. But as long as you're on time, there's just no cost. So make sure you're on time with that. Next is a registered agent. So assuming that you choose Northwest Registered Agent, you're looking at being charged $125 per year to keep you in compliance. Also, a DBA renewal if you need it. So you'll need to renew your assumed name each year, but as long as you file on time, there's no added fee to that. And then business licenses or permits. So some industries and locations require you to renew your business license annually. Costs really depend on local rules, so this could range from nothing to a few $100s really. Now, most Minnesota LLC owners, they spend somewhere between $125 to $400 per year, depending on what licenses or permits are needed for your business type. But know that if you don't need these, you'll be in the lower end of the spectrum for sure. Now, again, to help you with all this, I advise you to use a service like Northwest Registered Agent, which again, you can click on right up here to check out, as they'll help you stay in compliance year after year while you focus on the most important thing, which is running a profitable business. Now, if you have any questions for me or are a little bit confused about the process, drop me a comment below and I'll do my absolute best to help you out as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.